Welcome to another series. Lucifer or the Antichrist wrote the book part 4. Remember, in my previous video I promised to mention or give you the 3 instructions, which is the only 3 commandments God gave Abraham and Sarah in the Garden of Eden. This is the only 3 commandments that God gave man. And this commandment 1 is love. God told them they should love one another no matter what, no matter the circumstances, from now and in the nearest future. That whenever they love one another, they equally love him and they will stick to him. Now, number 2 law that God gave Abraham and Sarah in the Garden of Eden is peace. That they must live in peace with one another. Though man can make a mistake, they can quarrel, but no matter what, they must reconcile immediately and stay with one another. That is the reason why you see even the animal that God created, they usually fight. Immediately they fight now, you see them working together and eating together. That is how God wants man to be, and the peace still existed in animal. And number 3 law, commandment that God gave Abraham and Sarah in the Garden of Eden is unity. They must unite with one another also and pass that to their next generation and generation and a generation to come. That it is through this unity that they can be able to defeat the devil, which has descended from the heaven. That is only these 3 things. If they continue to love one another, live in peace, and unite as one, devil can never come in between them. That was the instruction God gave Sarah and Abraham in the Garden of Eden. And do you know what? They kept to this from the beginning to pass it from generation to generation. I will mention the generation that break this law, that opened door for the devil, and how devil enter into the promised land. That is the Akibula land, that is the present Africa. I will mention it. So you can see that was the instruction God gave Sarah and Abraham in the Bible. Now, when Sarah asks, because Hagar is trying to cause problem, disunity among the family, then Sarah asked Abraham to send this woman back away, and Abraham did exactly as she mentioned, and she sent Hagar out. And Abraham sent Hagar out of the Garden of Eden, where she went and be wandering and settled in the desert or wilderness of Paran around the Middle East, in the place of Beersheba today. I will stop here. In our next video, I will tell you what happened to Hagar and her son Ishmael in our next video. God bless you.